All right, hello and welcome everyone. We've got another casted match for you. So it looks like I'm playing the Americans. So I've been spending a lot of times just like cycling through all of the battalions and companies to see kind of how best to approach the fight with each of them and how best to counter strengths of opposing battle groups. And so you can see we just went airborne because essentially what I do is I'll pick a faction and then go through basically just top to bottom each of its battle groups. So we'll see if we win this one. So we got Pathfinders. I have discovered after getting like absolutely decimated by Pathfinder spam that barracks are fucking useless for the US. Relic, if you're listening, riflemen are trash, and if you could do something about that, that would be great. 2 riflemen with LMG upgrades literally lose to a airborne Panzer Grenadiers. So that's nice. It's good design. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna pump out the Pathfinders, get map control as quick as we can, and they're pretty damn good in combat too, as long as you don't get pushed up close and personal. So it looks like we're looking for MGs and maybe a personnel carrier, maybe a bazooka, depending what our opponents go for. But right now we're just trying to spread out here. We've grabbed some engineers. And our Pathfinders are doing their business up in the north. We are the topmost players, so our responsibility is technically kind of swing middle to top side, help our allies out where we can. So you can see that we're kind of spread out, which I don't like so much. That's not a great idea. Generally, I like to have my forces consolidated, strength in numbers. You can see that I think I looked at this when this happened and I was like, this is a bad start. So you can see that we're immediately getting pushed by some Weir engineers. Do Wehrmacht engineers have submachine guns? It looks like one of them has a submachine gun. That shit's wild. Cool. So yeah, we're going to resoundingly lose that fight. So we're just going to pull back to avoid giving them veterancy and losing our guys. So we do have submachine guns on our engineers, so our Pathfinders are going to be sitting back, putting on the pressure, and we're going to get our engineers up close and personal to try and put some hurt on them. Yes, and we do turn a guy into pink mist. Love to see it. And we're going to win this fight decisively. I don't really like the way I positioned my engineers. I could have made it so they weren't getting shot by the opposing engineers while we were taking out the Panzer Grenadiers, but say love you. Yeah, it's just how she goes. So we've beaten back the first squad. You can see they've got 2 more squads up top, and we're just going to put as much pressure as we can on and take some of these resource points back, because the sooner we fall behind on resource points, the sooner we're fucked. So you can see that they've got some artillery coming in. You can also tell that my micro is absolute garbage. This might have been my first game of the day, so it takes me a little while to get warmed up and remember what I'm supposed to be doing, because my brain is lazy. So we're going to try and get a wipe on these engineers. Just trying to get up close and personal. I really should have just like moved around the soundbags. I think I was trying to do that, and they just like, the mouse just kept clicking on them. So we're going to try and push their arty here, because I'm not really interested in the victory point. Again, I guess I am interested in the victory point. I guess I'm just interested in them not having the victory point, I suppose. So we're going to try and just harass their arty while we push up and kind of take some of their points. You can see they've got vehicles down towards the gas point in the center. I'm not quite sure what kind of vehicles those are yet, but I'm kind of ignoring it and just going for an MG. It's okay, it's a half track. It's about as expected. We don't really have anything that can deal with that aside from just sustained fire, assuming we don't get wiped first. And I think that's kind of what we're going to go for here. I don't see ourselves getting bazookas, but I could be wrong. If it were up to me, it might be a good idea to pull a bazooka out, but we'll see. So strength in numbers here. We're just trying to spread our forces out because we're immediately getting smacked by artillery. We do want to grab the point, but we do also still want to get into covering positions. So they're bringing in some airborne engineers here. Honestly, if I were them, I wouldn't even bother with the Panzer Grenadiers. I would just start pumping those guys out. So those guys are probably going to win this fight, actually. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If we can... Okay, so they pull back those guys. I think we can win this with 3 on them. We just need to get some Some good micro, which we're doing okay here. Wow, that's a fucking wild grenade. And we're going to pull that guy back because we're hitting one. We should honestly be pulling back before we get that far. Like 50% is probably enough. I put some mines down for some reason. I think I was worried about getting that half track coming up because, you know, like, oh my god, that MG's been sitting there for so long. I mean, if I'm the center point guy, like, I'm probably, as soon as I like take this point, I'm probably pushing up north to get the surround and help my guy out. So I think I was just kind of preemptively trying to deal with that. I will finally get a bazooka. Man, I'm slow. A while. So obviously I'm airborne. Infantry is kind of the way to go here, or at least in my mind. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. Right after you hit the like and subscribe button, by the way, shameless plug. Yeah. So we're setting our MG up in a defensive position, just trying to help out. We're getting that bazooka out because we really want to blow up that fucking half track because those things are pretty annoying if all you've got is engineers and pathfinders. So for some reason our ally, is that a mortar pit that he put up? That's wild. Absolutely wild. We're keeping the MG there. We're gonna push mid now. We're gonna let our buddy get back and get kind of comfy in the north, and let our airborne just kind of harass. But in the meantime, we really need to give our ally an edge here. So you can see he's putting some stuff into this building here. We're just gonna have the MG take pot shots, and we should be able to blow it up with bazookas eventually. They don't do a ton of damage. They could probably do more. I'm pretty sure if you fire a bazooka at a fucking concrete wall, it's just gonna blow right through it, especially a civilian infrastructural building. So, yeah, these might even be brick. This is Italy, so, you know. So again, we're just trying to put some harass on. We really don't have the resources to push that point yet, and we know that they've got mortars, and they're probably gonna get a machine gun here soon. We'll see. Okay, so these guys need to run. I have this really bad habit of just like letting them die. I really need to play more, what's the word? I guess cagey? Okay, so you can see that they've got another half track up. I guess this one's not a half, well, it is a half track, but it's a different name. Does he have a fucking machine gun in there? I hope he knows that weapons teams can't, oh no, what am I doing with my bazookas, man? This was such a bad play. So yeah, I want to get them up. And so what I should be doing is firing a smoke at that MG. I think that's exactly what I'm doing right now. We're just trying to put some pressure on. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Oh, not even a smoke. We just decided to try and wipe it. And we have some assault engineers coming to support us, which is fantastic. My micro here is not great. I mean, I'm kind of thinking on the fly, but I'm... like, every time I move my weapons team, I'm putting myself in a bad position. I'm really curious to see what's going on in the north now, because our bazookas getting, or our paratroopers with bazookas are getting pushed. I think I dropped back my my bazookas, or did they just get straight up wiped? Where the fuck? No, there's two of them. Oh, they're in a building. Good meme. They're sitting in a building. I think I accidentally put them in a building. I'm looking around for them. I don't see them. So we're going to get them out here and see if we can kill that half track. We'll see. If we can, that'd be fantastic. So those guys are a real pain in the dick. Excuse my language. And of course, you know, our bazookas probably want to, you know, help our machine gun out. We'll see who's paying attention here. We got a lot going on, and our buddy mid is not helping us a whole bunch, but let's see. So we're pulling back here. This half track should be dead. If we can get a few more shots on him. Come on, dude. Dude, oh my god. Infantry pathing. Relic, if you can hear this, the pathing on, like, weapons is just so dumb. Like, it's actually just so dumb. So we're really trading down here. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing here. This must have been... I must not have had coffee when I had this. This is just, like, absolutely painful. I really don't know if Big Titty Goth Girlfriend was on my team or on the other team, but they're gone now. They've been replaced by AI. And I mean, we are putting enough pressure on mid that we should win. At least win our mid fight as long as we have support. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So we're trying to get our guys in the north here. It looks like, honestly, the way I'm playing right now makes it look like I just don't fucking know what I want to do, right? Like, there's no commitment here. It's just kind of like move my blob of infantry around and see what sticks. Oh my god. Accidentally select like 4 units and all those Pathfinders are fucking dead. Run them back. Okay. And we're just trying to kind of attrition our enemy now, and he's got 1 infantry squad left on the point. He's got a half track. I don't know where our anti-tank is, but we're not doing a whole lot with it. So as I said before, this is just like a classic case of like not having a plan, right? I'm playing, like, normally I'm a very reactive player, yes, but it's like I can't make a decision here, which is pretty frustrating. So you can see that they're, oh my god, run away. So they're healing their squad, which is super memey. I do this sometimes too, but not when I have 4 bazookas looking at me. Really, and only one of the 2 bazookas hit? Come on, dude. Fucking kill. Oh my god. I'm so mad. That was so stupid. Let's see if we can wipe this Panzer Grenadier squad here. And we don't quite get the wipe, but we are gonna... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is brutal, dude. This is absolutely brutal. This is so disorganized. Like, if I had some coffee on this day before I started playing this, we could probably mount a far more cohesive offensive. But for the memes, we're just gonna fucking throw some fire down the alleyway and get that. This guy is, he's got his finger on the trigger. Oh, shit. So, I don't really know what we're planning here with literally anything. We got like 4 infantry sitting in our base. Did we win this fight? This is so brutal. This is very brutal indeed. It could be that my ELO is just so low with the allies. Like the first like 2 or 3 times I played, we got stomped like 500 zip. And I had no clue what I was doing because I'd never actually touched them outside of campaign, which, by the way, completely different. Completely different. So yeah, just absolutely wild. We're going to try, so this is something I like to do with my MGs, is kind of put them into a point where they can't really be easily flanked, right? So, except when there's literally a squad already there. We're trying to put some phosphorus on these guys. These bazookas are just so fucking slow to reload. Oh my god. Does that wipe the machine gun? Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to grab the machine gun, which means we'll have no bazookas left. Good meme. Good meme. And our infantry's back. So we've got all 3 points. I don't know how we're winning this fight. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if we were to watch this from my opponent's perspective, it'd be like, it would also be the same level of like, what are we doing? So they're now taking the victory point. We do want to get some pressure on. We bunched all our infantry up. We really should have been doing this micro while we were making our way here, but we didn't. So we're just chilling. The nice thing about us having this medical vehicle, the medical half track, is that we will be able to get some, get both some healing and some reinforcement on our boys. My dumbass decided to, oh shit, not only put 3 units on a, oh my god, not only put 3 units on a single sandbag, but we also got off the point, and so we're just giving them free stuff. I don't know how we won this, man. I'm so confused. Like bottom must have just like wiped their dudes like completely. Even though it doesn't look like they're supporting much, right? They're just kind of defending. They're just kind of hanging out, having a good time. Oh my god, just so rough. Maybe I also just didn't know, like, I don't even know. I have like no good excuse, man. This is so brutal to watch. I don't know how long ago this game was either. I have a backlog of like maybe 18 casted games, so this might have literally been like my, I don't know, 3rd, 4th ever game with the US. Oh my god. Meanwhile, I'm letting my Pathfinders get toasted, and we still, oh no, we just lost the points majority. Okay. So we've finally lost the points majority. Pathfinder's going to fall back, of course, because they're going to lose that fight any day with the flamethrower. Trying to get our paratroopers back up to strength. And oh my god, my micro is so bad. Like, oh man. You never realize how slow in the head you... Oh shit. Now we have a Panzer. So it's a good thing we have some bazookas. We're gonna throw some smoke because we're scared. They're pushing us. We're trying to get a grenade out. Oh my god. Yo, fucking. Oh, so Chad. That was very Chad. We're kind of. This is kind of a really smart play. We're kind of cornered on the smoke here, and we're just. We're just memeing this tank with smoke, which is pretty funny. So I was hoping he would push up there so that we could throw a satchel on him. So we're getting our gas pushed again in mid, which is super annoying. We're gonna pair drop in an anti-tank gun, and at least we've got the balance of power such that each team has a point, and there's one kind of contested. It looks like we're about to take it though, and so we're back on the points offensive. We're gonna try and kill the tank with our bazookas, and our anti-tank gun that we just pair dropped in is now available. So we're going to try and make the most of that. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see. I really don't have a lot of... Man, I hate how it always fucking lands backwards. Like, literally always. Okay, we might have to... Oh my god, run! No! Oh, that's such a feels bad. So you can see that this guy is like basically hacking. He's jiggling his tank back and forth so that my armor gun couldn't hit him. Dude, oh my god. I am so fucking bad at this game. How did we, like, I actually don't know if we actually won this game, but like this shit is so bad. Like I'm literally just letting everything die. Now, the cherry on top is going to be when the weapons team tries to follow the tank, which literally always happens. I don't know if they patched that or what, but like literally every time I fucking try to shoot a tank, the weapon team is like, okay, let's go jump into no man's land. The no-go zone now that the tank has moved back. So frustrating. I'll like go and micro something else and I'll come back and be like, where the fuck did my gun go? And I'll look in the middle and there's just an empty gun because it walked into like 3 machine guns and a fucking tank destroyer. So I'm really like hoping my teammates can do something here. There's no way this is just one person. Like I am definitely the weak link here, and so they're trying to capitalize on that. Because I've got like 3 vehicles, infantry, the whole shebang. Which, I mean, does give some agency for my, oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, never move a weapon platform first. Always move your frontline infantry up, and then once you know that your weapons platform isn't going to be getting fucked in the face by enemy infantry, you can move your weapons platform up. Or, you know, fucked by anything. This is 10 out of 10, like, fucking day one stupidity. Don't really know what I'm doing with my infantry here. I'm actually getting angry watching myself. Like, this was like... Holy fuck, man. Worst part is, like, I'd played plenty of games. Like, I'd done at least 1 round of, like, US, Wehrmacht. Jesus Christ. So, we're gonna lose this gun. Like, we're just gonna lose everything. Oh my god, dude. So we're trying to get that gun as far back as possible. We're going to lose... Is that a Stug? No, that's an actual Panzer. Cool. I have 5 units. We're at the 18-minute mark, and I have 5 units. Yeah. So it's not looking good for me, clearly. I've been completely pushed off. And so it'll be interesting to see what my allies do. It'll be interesting to see how I come back from this, because this is also kind of a lesson in mental resiliency, right? Everything is going wrong. You've, like, royally fucked up, right? You did a very bad job. And now you're paying the iron price. Let's get an engineer, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what was going through my head at the time, but I must have been very upset. Because we're just getting absolutely dominated on all fronts. There's no way we won this game. Like, there's literally no way. Like, we literally cannot have won this. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And so we really want to deal with this AA gun and with this tank. We don't have a lot of tools to do so, but we're gonna try. Man, see what I'm talking about? I just like put the MG. I don't know what this gun is doing, but oh my god. Okay, figure it out. Figure it out, me. Oh my god. I literally clicked them, deselected them, clicked them. Come on, get that shot. What are you doing? Oh my god. At the same time, so when you have weapons teams, like, and even like bazookas and stuff, we've seen this multiple times, right? Like using max distance, like just trying to like post up at max distance is definitely a bad play. Because you're basically, like, essentially your enemy's gonna be like, oh, I see this, I'm going to back off, and then the second you set up, you're now out of range and you're doing literally nothing. I mean, weapon teams are, yes, they're like a defensive tool, but when you use them offensively, like, you really need to micro them properly to get maximum utility. This is such a bad game. I don't even want to post this recording. But I will, because I need to get content out if I want to get views. I'm a filthy views whore. I guess you kind of have to be if you want to make a YouTube channel. Anyways. Okay. So, we're doing a whole lot of nothing. My poor teammates must just be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm just trying to, like, mentally reset. Hopefully we notice that there's, like, an MG sitting right there. Oh my fucking god. So, oh, and we're pinned. But at least we're pinned, which means our MG has a chance to get some fire down. We're going to try and counter pin. Gotten rid of their cover, which is good. Oh, an hour pick. Oh my god. This is so bad to watch. I'm sorry. I mean, I say this because it's myself. I mean, this would be so bad to watch no matter who it was, but it just feels bad knowing that I am the person that played this game. And literally 6 units are just getting fucking lambasted by a machine gun. Okay. So, can we make a comeback? That is the real question. We have probably like 10 minutes to do it. We've got, almost double their points. Come on, boys. So they definitely overextended those Panzer Grenadiers very badly. They're feeding their units to me piecemeal too, and I'm still having trouble, which is, I don't know, maybe I had a stroke before this game. So I've got no support for my boys here. I'm just like, I'm sending my units piecemeal as well in the attack. We're trying to recover some of our models, and I guess we're going to try and make a push. And luckily our allies got the Shermans, which makes up for my absolute derpiness. So that's good to see. So we're slowly but surely liberating some ground. I am yet again overextending my MG with, oh my god. With essentially no, oh my god. It's a good thing this guy doesn't have, what are they called, like Nebelwerfers? Or like, I would literally, my entire army would just be wiped from one Nebelwerfer volley. That would be deserved, well deserved. Oh, so we got a little bit of lag here. The Service Relic are usually pretty good. I'm probably super happy at this point because I'm like, oh my god, there's still an AT weapon here. If there's anything I love, it's most certainly free shit. Especially in this game where manpower is like crack cocaine, like, or like diamonds, I guess would be a better better analogy. But so you can see my opponent, like, I've thrown out a raiding flare. There's like nowhere to be found, which makes me think that my allies actually just wiped him straight up. So we're going to throw a nade here on that mortar team. He's really not paying attention, so he's going to lose it. Pow! Get wrecked. And then we're going to try and get our boys back. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I have so many units just being fucking useless. This is so frustrating to watch. At least the, like, topside guy and myself are, like, equally matched here, I think. Like, this is so frustrating to watch. Yeah, I've got a command squad, which is garbage, and... oh boy. Yeah, you can see I just, like, insta-pushed. So he's coming in with the, what the fuck? Every time. For some reason I think MGs are frontline. So, yeah, so another thing about support teams, like your support team should never be on your front line. At least from what I've kind of discovered. Like, they should always be, I don't know, maybe, you know, 2-3 inches on a screen back, like, you know, 30-40 yards back from your front line. Essentially what you want to do is your front line either prods or your front line gets prodded, and usually they won't have sight range on anything but your front line. Get fucked. And then that was a good kill. Crossfire from the AT guns, and we got the MG here to just mop up, which is lovely. So this is what we, not really what we should be doing. Again, like, if these guys had flanked or pushed in a more intelligent way, we'd be absolutely fucked. So let's see what we lose here. Oh, we got really lucky there. Basically, their entire volley hit the building. Kind of an interesting concept, actually, utilizing obstacles as counter airstrikes. And I guess it depends on what it is, but that's actually something that I'll have to start thinking about doing more. You know, more big brain tactics. So I would argue that this has been kind of a resounding victory on this front. I mean, we're still, you know, we're at a stalemate essentially. The middle's uncapped. Hopefully we can cap here. Jesus Christ, man! Always this, my frontline machine gun. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. So we should really be trying to take this point now, getting maybe some sandbags set up with our engineers so that we have some cover for our frontline infantry. Oh, interesting. Did we just, like, cancel the sandbags? Oh, no, we have a second unit. Okay, so they're bringing in their flamey boys. They're going to try and flame us. We're going to flame them. It's going to be a grand old time. They're going to get, yeah, just absolutely demolished. So, essentially, one thing that I love to do against flamethrowers is I'll just kite them. Because generally, I don't even put flamethrowers on my Axes engineers anymore, unless, like, you know, it's kind of a super niche situation that maybe calls for it. But I got a Hellcat, or did I get a Sherman there? I'm not sure. But yeah, usually I'll just keep them as ranged infantry, because not only do they kind of suck up close, like the American and Brits, like you get them up close and they will fuck shit up with MGs and flamethrowers, but you're not really playing to the strengths of the Germans. In my opinion, if you put flamethrowers on those bad boys. So we're just going to sit here long enough to decap the points, just to kind of, we won't be getting resources, but we will be denying them. Take care of the engineers that were on our flank, and now let's get the MG back in a position. And now we're actually starting to think. I think we finally woke up. I don't know what time of the day this was, but we're looking okay here. So we're going to see if they're paying attention. Try and get a nice cheeky wipe on some of their infantry, which we do. 2 out of 4 is not bad, or 2 out of 6. I'm an idiot. So just watching me lay barbed wire while I'm getting shot in the back is just a little bit cringe. I'm starting to understand the concept of not having stuff on the front line here, which is good to see. It only took me 15 games to figure it out. And it would be nice if we can kind of pull that mortar out. Oh my god. Oh my fucking... I don't want to talk about it, okay? Like, if you're watching this, just... You didn't see that. That never happened, okay? Oh, and here comes the Nerberwafer. It's a good thing I figured out how to not stack everything in one spot by the time this showed up. Not a bad choice, but that being said, I am getting Shermans in and Hellcats and things that really don't care about their artillery. So if they don't have a good anti-tank presence, they're going to have a bad time now. It would be nice if I got another Sherman instead of trying to spend my points on getting fucking infantry back that I stacked on top of each other. You can see that I'm bringing my airborne in a little bit back, so I'm not sure if that was their only AA gun that we took out earlier, but essentially we just want to prevent them from wiping us, wiping the plane before it drops its cargo, because that would be bad. So those guys are going to do a little wiping here, try and get the engineer squad, and then they're going to pull back and reset. Oh my god, I think we're just going to pull him back. So, oh, interesting. So he smokes us out here, which is smart, because now that gives him some agency to get his tank up. If he hadn't smoked us, that tank would be dead already, and if my micro is better. He almost grabbed the point from us, or he almost grabbed the point for himself, I should say, but he did manage to pull us off the point, which is pretty good. I can't tell if... oh, we're about to get fucked. Yep. Okay, we should really be pulling that squad back. I have like 2 squads sitting in the building doing nothing. I'm not sure if that was a misclick or what, but super frustrating. Yeah, at this point, it kind of seems like there's at least, you know, it kind of feels like I've got 2 opponents trying to push me. And you can see it's kind of giving us agency to push up on mid here. Barely. Our ally has 1 infantry unit trying to decap the central point right now. Still don't know whose team Big Titty Goth Girlfriend was on. Man, that fire is just so strong. Like, if you lose, like, if you get hit directly, yeah, like, look at this. Like, that airborne's dead. Oh, wow. I'm actually extremely surprised the airborne didn't just get wiped there. So we're going to try and grenade him. Oh, he smoked us out. Interesting. Interesting choice of smoke. Well, at least that means I don't have smoke for my machine gun, and so we're just going to mop the floor with them. Man, I'm really piecemealing this up. I mean, I don't know. It's, oh, overshot. Would have been so nice to watch that just land right on him. It's kind of a, you know, it's a balancing act, right? Because if the opponent has artillery and you push everything up at once, there's a good chance that you're going to take heavier losses, but at the same time, like, it's kind of just an attrition fight right now, right? Like, we're really not dominating, which basically just means that we're giving up resources, because if they're killing as much of our guys as we are of theirs, then we really don't get much of an advantage there. Yeah, you can see kind of lapse in micro on their part. They did manage to get the retreat at the last second, and we are gonna take over this top side. You can see that we've got all 3 points now. Mid did manage to take the advantage. Oh, I really want to see us kill this Panzer. Go back. It's like I literally just don't know what all the units are in each of the buildings. We're trying to kill this Panzer. Let's see if they pay enough attention. Oh my god, our fucking AT gun literally can't even... Okay, sick. Well, we got the Panzer with 1 ticket left, and then it was murder she wrote. So, let's not... I don't know if these stats are still, like, magic willy-nilly stats yet, but, okay, Big Titty Goth Girlfriend was on the other team. I wonder if the AI... Here, let's go back here. Come on, show me the money. I wonder if the AI actually, like if the stats for the AI gets pooled into this. But in any case, yeah, we got the win. We didn't do so hot. We got like outplayed on pretty much every front here. But you know what? You know what they say? The haggard grinder gets the glory. I just made that up. That was pretty good. Anyways, like and subscribe if you like this video. I don't expect you to have liked this video, but if you do, much appreciated. And look out for more content from me. I'll be having more battles that are hopefully less cringe-worthy than that one coming out ASAP. So thanks again, and have a good one.